going on, YouTube? I went mudding with the wheeler a couple days ago. Was planning on going again. As you could tell, pretty muddy. Well, not really. It vibrated off after driving down the road. But if you notice underneath, no oil. Affects the oil leak. That made me pretty happy, so I had to celebrate and go mudding. Had her pretty deep, like right below the Timberwolf sign. Had mud over covering the back rack. Of course, the front end was slightly up in the air, going through the mud in the water. So yeah, I'm hoping to do that again. Of course, it looks pretty shitty out. It just rained. It's really foggy and smoky from the wood stove. You may notice, no saber. The saber's gone. I sold that. White's next. My Diamondback I've been working on. Broke it more. I'm gonna take it somewhere. Hopefully they'll fix it for me this time. If you may notice, my trailer's not in here either. Last video is parked over here, I believe. That is out here with 2 tractors, as you may notice. Look at that. There's another lawnmower. Square-headed Craftsman. Guess what I got? The transmission. Got the transmission for it yesterday. And I started putting it together. I said, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake. So I had the motor, or the chassis on jack stands. And dropped the transmission. Slid that out. Popped this one up in. And as I go to hook it up, you may notice the shifter's not in anymore, but this piece right here on the shifter, that's hitting right there on that bracket right there, so it won't shift. So that got me pretty mad, so I decided to pack it up for the day. But today's a new day, and I'm going to remanufacture this bracket right here. So what I'm thinking of is I'm going to bend it like down here, right, like after it's bolted on, I'm going to bend it out, and then bend it up. So instead of like this, it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be flipped around. So the bend out is going to be down here, so my shifter is going to have clearance, so I can still shift and have my gears. I don't know if I even got this set on there right. I hope so. Got my pulley on it. Of course I'm moving it, doing that. Yeah, I pulled the fenders off, pulled the seat off, pulled that stuff off to get to it. It's not really 100% bolted on. I got 6 bolts holding the whole thing in right now. But I figured I should update you guys because I haven't updated in a while. I've been busy. Plus, off that tractor, I got 2 18 by 9.5 tires that still got some of these little things on them. They look really decent. They hold air. They're a little bit soft, but they hold air. I mean, when we picked it up, they're the same as they are right now. And with the tractor sitting on them, it didn't bulge any. But it only came with 1 front tire, and it's a white rim. See, I went up there, brought my uncle a 26-pack of Pepsi. Yeah. Got the engine all in here. And I was talking to him about it, and he said, you know, clean the carburetor, maybe my float's not working 100%. So, I might have to take some parts out of the other one, or order a carburetor kit. Make sure that it's seating properly. Might just have to replace that fuel solenoid. Put a regular little freaking nut instead of that solenoid thing. Because I don't like that at all. Because I can't jump start it if I don't have a battery because I won't run. I did that to the Saber, because I took the battery out of this because I only had 1 good battery. That one came out of the Saber. That one I'm trying to save, which is gonna go in this. Yeah, it wouldn't stay running. It would run and then it would run really high and then it'd quit because that solenoid was shutting off. Because it wouldn't stay open long enough for it to keep running. But yeah, did a little bit of cleaning. If you've noticed, there's not a bunch of stuff right here. I don't know if it was in the last video, but I cleaned out here yesterday. I gotta do some more cleaning because I'm gonna be bringing up a vise and a bench grinder, so I can work on more of my stuff up here. A couple chainsaws in here. Hopefully I get this thing going before one of my friends come up, because I want to take it up on the trail where I was mudding with that, which is pretty freaking deep. I might have to make a snorkel for this. What I'm thinking is mod this stand right here where this air filter's on. Here, wait a second, let me take this off. Hope my iPod don't run out of video space. Come on. Hopefully around where this is, I could make something like this air filter, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be watertight. It's gonna like get siliconed all around here. It's gonna be all watertight because that little crankcase breather's down in there. Seal that all up down in there where it goes on the carburetor and the crankcase and shit. Build that custom thing so that cover can go back on. Have a hole coming out of the cover, and then that'll come out like right here. Maybe that'll go right here. So it comes out like right here and up off to the side like right here. So it's kind of like a stack. It's gonna have like an elbow bend on it up here. So that'll be able to go in deeper water. Seal it up more, get it running like a top. So that's what my project is for today. I'll definitely have another video after I get my vices and stuff up here. And yeah, I gotta rebend that piece of metal. Hopefully I'll throw my shifter back in, see if it works, and if it does, I'll update you guys. If not, I'll still update. But yeah, hopefully it'll be attached onto this video after I edit it. Alright, I'm off to work. Gotta clean, get room for my stuff. Diesel! Got the vise. Good old John Deere. Good old John Deere 970. Back at the shop, saw that nice diesel John Deere 970. It sounds somewhat like a turbo diesel, but it's not actually. But it's so nice tractor, gotta admit. Alright, so I got the vise right here. It's an older vise that we had, because the one that was up here went down there a while ago, a couple years back, before I started doing all this. So this is the older, shittier one. That's alright. So yeah, I'm going to take that bracket off and get it up here and mark it up and bend it. Hey YouTube, I just realized I didn't have to bend that. I just flipped it over. See how this is short down here, it comes out and then it goes up. Notice how this one comes up, bends, and then goes up. All I did was unbolt it, flipped it around, and bolted it right back on. And the holes line up perfectly, because I guess these two holes and them two holes are the same distance apart. It doesn't seem to be doing anything wrong with my transmission. But now I'm going to throw my shifter back in and see if I can shift.